I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Well, my friends, exactly what are we looking at right here? Well, we're looking at my Captain America Brave New World popcorn bucket. Standing in front of my Red Guardian bullet-written Thunderbolts popcorn bucket. The great part about my collectible popcorn bucket was that I got this for $12.50 after watching Captain America Brave New World at the Regal Theater, a movie that I happen to enjoy. It wasn't my favorite Marvel movie, but it wasn't my least favorite Marvel movie. Middle of the road, but I did enjoy it. The bad part about this is that the manager made me put popcorn in it. Bought the popcorn bucket, and I'm like, okay, well, thank you. And it came in a little bag. I'm like, can I just get a bag of popcorn? And she was like, no, bags cost money. You gotta put it in the thing. Like, I mean, this is kind of a collectible. I'd rather not. I don't care. She didn't say I don't care, but she did say, no, you gotta put popcorn in it. Oh, okay, well, damn. Then I tried to turn on my charm, because I can usually charm a lady into most things. But no, it didn't work on that lady. She was like, no, gotta put popcorn in it. Popcorn. You don't get no bag. Bags cost money. And of course, the wings are collapsible. This is actually a fairly impressive collectible, if you were to ask me. We are here since we have the shield and the wings to look at Captain America Brave New World of Sam Wilson, which we picked up at Amazon for, dare I say, $0. I think it was on sale for $22, and we just threw some rewards points at it to get it for $0. But which is about what I was willing to pay for this. Not because it's not a good figure or anything like that, but because I have a Sam Wilson Captain America. I have two. Actually, I have three. Goodness gracious. I have the one with the Build-A-Figure wings. I have a Marvel Select. And then I have that 2-pack that comes with a Steve Rogers. So how many, Sam Wilson's Captain Americas does anybody need, really? Not as many as I have. Nonetheless, here he is. We have him. And we are cutting him open. And here goes good old Sam Wilson out of the box, surrounded by his accessories. If you were to ask me, these accessories would not include wings or a shield, or even Red Wing for that matter, because Sam Wilson, Captain America, without his wings is just, some brother in cosplay. But as we well know, Marvel Legends team will sell you a Sam Wilson Captain America without wings in a heartbeat. His actual accessories, if one were to ask me, would include this helmet, which probably isn't an accessory either, a spare pair of hands, and for some reason, 2 backpacks. I get, one is for when he's not wearing wings, and one is for when he is wearing wings. I don't know if we need 2 of these, but whatever, that's what we got. But let's say we take a closer look at Brave New World Captain America. And here goes Sam, all loaded up with his wings and his shield and his helmet. And I must admit that he is looking pretty darn good, with the exception of his rather strange birthing hips. I don't know, is that the best kind of hips they could have got, my man? Let's see if we can cover those up. He's also, as you can see, I put him on a McFarlane stand, because that I happen to have nearby, because Sam is all kinds of heavy. Sam is lopsided, so we gotta do what we can to make sure that he can stand up. There we go. Those hips are covered up now. Woo. I mean, like I said, Sam is all kinds of heavy, all kinds of lopsided. We got to do all kinds of things to make sure Sam stands. So good thing he's a flying character. So if I do have him portrayed some kind of way, he will be suspended in the air. And now his hips are exposed again. See if we can cover those up. Yeah, there we go. But what are we working with here with old Sam? Let's take a little Z thing, Sam. You're messing up Ghost Rider. Let's let Sam lay down. Here goes the shield. It's a nice shield, but it's pretty much a shield we've seen many times before. With, again, you know, it's probably time to retire this design, but what are you gonna do? This is what we got. I think these are better wings than the last set of wings he got from Marvel Legends. I think these are better articulated. These seem sort of like in the style of the Vulture wings that came with the No Way Home figure. I think that was No Way Home. I can't remember the Spider-Man movies. Homecoming, No Way Home, All the Way Home, whatever. But yeah, gotta like how they protect him. That is really nice. And the helmet looks really good. The colors on Sam really do pop. I often mention that the lights do help, but actually they just look really good, with the exception of those damn birthing hips. The colors just look really good. The Anthony Mackie head looks pretty good, even though it looks like he got his edge up at Great Clips by Barbie. Cut by Barbie or Britney. That is not a compliment, by the way. But otherwise, yeah, it's even through the red goggles, yeah, I would guess that to be Anthony Mackie. Am I supposed to be able to stick Red Wing on something? There's a little hole at the bottom of Red Wing. I don't know if I'm able to attach him to something. If there is, I can't see it. If you care about Sam's articulation, he's a Marvel legend, you know. He has double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. He can go out so far like that. He has to do the splits really well. He can strike a nice little T-pose. He has an ab crunch forward, which works really well. He has an ab crunch back, which works really well. And even preserves the paint job on the sculpt. Nice job, Marvel Legends. So if you need whatever you need Sam to do, he can do it. Articulation-wise, let's see how this head work. Goes up pretty good for a flying character. I guess we would like it if it went up a little bit higher. But it goes down real good so he can look down on the subjects as he's flying over them. Pretty good. And here goes Captain America. A very, very decent figure. I don't know if I would have paid $39.99 for it when it first came out. Actually, I can guarantee you I wouldn't have paid that. But, you know, when it went down in price to something that I was comfortable with, the wings articulate well, he articulates well, the shield looks okay, everything seems to fit pretty good. The costume is clean, the costume is painted clean, even has nice textures on it. Very nice figure. Plus, it looks great standing in front of the collectible. We're not going to call this a popcorn bucket. We're going to call this a collectible Captain America wing bust. Looks great standing in front of that. My main man, Figures of Action Reviews, took the wings off of this guy and put him on the old comic book Captain America, which looked pretty good, you know. Also, usually I would, you know, show a bunch of other Captain Americas like Sam Wilson, but they're all, you know, kind of being in a display somewhere, and you move one, then you move them all, and I'm not ready to clean up fallen action figures, so we're gonna have to go without this time. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let comic book Sam use those weak red wings that he came with, mainly because they are kind of accurate, but they aren't great wings. We're gonna let MCU Sam go ahead and hold on to these for a minute. Yes, we gotta say, you know, for what we paid and what we got, and it's a pretty good figure, a rock solid value. Rock solid value.